From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a major night here on LALATE as the economy is on fire, surging across the board on both stocks, bonds, and also crypto, and of course, expansion of stimulus. And in tonight's recording, we'll go over the expansion of one of the major stimulus checks featured over this channel in recent days. It's the Stimulus Check E, and it's all exciting. We're going to go over massive stimulus checks for 2023 past for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. These massive stimulus checks heat up this broadcast across the board, plus we'll go over the latest details of what's happening with this economy. 2023 is the combination of 3 years of stimulus checks. We're going to go over all these checks in this recording and become a member. In that membership newsletter, you get now not only the stimulus checks, but updates throughout the day when changes are happening, including the Stimulus Check E that got changed on Friday night and immediately went into the membership newsletter, more money than ever before. These 2023 stimulus checks are for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans passed over the last 3 years, and anyone who made less than $75,000. This is low-income stimulus checks, 18 months, 5 checks per month, $3,000 across the board. We're going to go over all these incredible checks, A, B, and C. Then we'll take a break and we'll look at the membership newsletter after Stimulus Check C. Then we'll go into Stimulus Checks E. They got that update on Friday, expanded more money than ever before. Go to E to K, L to Q. We'll go over to another stimulus check that pays over $500,000. It's all incredible news. And then in the big second half, we'll be looking at the markets. 2 coins we discussed over the weekend that had double-digit returns in one day are getting big runs again today. Crypto winter? No. Crypto spring. We are on fire, and we'll be looking at the latest details across the board. Plus, we'll be looking at what's happening with this economy now going up here. You don't want to miss this bull market run, and you don't want to miss this crypto spring. Wow, what a great night it is. I'm excited you're here on LA1, LA2, and LA3. The breaking news for a brand new week starts right now. We'll go over all this and more as a brand new broadcast of LA1, LA2, and LA3. It heats up from the shores of Santa Monica, California, this beautiful day of February 2023. Good evening, and welcome to LA1, LA2, and LA3. Tonight, breaking news of the expansion of one of the stimulus checks featured in this channel over the last year. It's exciting. It happened Friday night, and if you watched this weekend shows, you did not miss it, and if you were a member, you didn't miss it as well, because in that incredible membership newsletter. In this broadcast tonight, here's tonight's roadmap. First, we're going to go over those incredible stimulus checks, A, B, and C. Then we'll go over to that membership newsletter after Stimulus Check C. Then we'll look at stimulus checks E through K with that announcement from the Biden administration on Friday night expanding stimulus check E. It's all incredibly great news. Then we'll go over to stimulus checks L to Q, and then we'll go over to other stimulus checks that pay over $500,000. In the second half, we turn to Crypto Wall Street Live and the coins that are getting big runs today. And look at those asterisks. Those asterisks indicate that they had runs yesterday of double digit, and today they're back again on fire. Crypto spring is upon us, and the economy is on all pistons, surging with a bull market and not a recession. Become a member and get ready for all these incredible stimulus checks. Let's do it right now. Stimulus checks A to Q are law. They're from the federal government, for Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. We're going to go over each of these categories one at a time. After C, we'll take a break and look at that membership newsletter. Have you become a member? Do it right now. And then we'll go into stimulus checks E through K with the update from the Biden administration about stimulus check E on Friday night. And then we'll go to stimulus checks L to Q. And the big second half is Crypto Wall Street Live. These incredible stimulus checks are paying out a lot of money. And I'll detail in this broadcast which of them I like the best, which of them pay the most, and which of them have the best features. but they're all in the membership newsletter. Have you become a member? Do it right now. And after Stimulus Check C, we'll go over why that membership newsletter is better than it ever was before. It's all incredible, great news tonight. Let's start with Stimulus Checks A, B, and C from Joseph Biden. In spring of last year, Joseph Biden passed a series of executive actions, and those established the first three stimulus checks. Stimulus Checks A, B, and C. These are federal stimulus checks featured in this broadcast tonight for Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. And these checks A to Q are all for you. Stimulus checks for you, SSI, Ssdi, SSA, veterans, and low income. And those first three checks are A, B, and C. Let's look at those beautiful checks right now. Of them, I like B the best because it pays the most checks. They're monthly MSCs. We advocated for them as part of the Purple Power community, and we got them. That's Stimulus Check B. But let's start with Stimulus Check A, starting right now. Stimulus Check A is a $6,500 to $12,000 stimulus check. How do you get it? Go into this video, become a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power, and Casino VIP. Then go down to Stimulus Check B that pays a lot of money. It is $15,000 to $80,000. It pays on average about 18 months of beautiful stimulus checks. I like Stimulus Check B the most because it pays so many months of monthly stimulus checks. And it's not just 18 months of checks, it's 18 months of multiple checks per month. It's just absolutely incredible. Viewers who have become members have gotten on average about 5 checks per month and about $3,000 across the board. It's just really a great check. It's Stimulus Check B in that membership newsletter. The third stimulus check done by Joseph Biden in spring of last year is Stimulus Check C, and that is for rent, utilities, and mortgage assistance. But you may recognize it because it's been on this channel for 2 years. He just expanded it. The way that stimulus works is that once it remains law, it stays law so long as it's funded. But in the case of Stimulus Check C, he expanded the funding of it. Later in this broadcast tonight, we go over the Stimulus Check E that got expanded by the Biden administration on Friday night. Exciting details across the board. How much money can you get for Stimulus Check C, and what is it? It is for rent, utilities, mortgage assistance, and more. In that membership newsletter, I tell you who to call, what to say, and how to say it for all these beautiful numbers for rent. And how much money can you get for rent? Let's look at some of those numbers right now. $30,000 is par for the course. Become a member, go down to Stimulus Check C in that membership newsletter, and get some beautiful money for rent. And people are getting 14 to 18 months of beautiful monies for rent from this channel. How many utility bills do you have? 5 utility bills per month? We'll get them all paid for as well. Because look at these numbers. They're growing by the day, upwards of 15,000, upwards of 18 months of 5 utility bills per month paid. They're absolutely incredible. In the membership newsletter at Stimulus Check C. Join the channel, become a member, go down to Stimulus Check C. It tells you who to call, what to say, and how to say it for 12 different places for your utilities. Combinations of checks. Let's look at those numbers right now. Mark is at $32,000. I told Mark to go get more money, and he did. And I told Nisi to go get more money, and she did as well. She went from $22,000 to $50,000. And Mark went from $32,000 to this graphic, $50,000, and then $100,000, and then $166,000 of 2023 stimulus checks landing on a monthly basis. And here's Lorraine. She went from $105,000 to $155,000 of 2023 stimulus checks. And that's not even the ceiling. Dragon, triple member all 3 channels, and volunteer the community page, has gotten over $170,000. And members of this channel are getting massive sums of money, over $200,000 of these 2023 stimulus checks. So now that we have done stimulus checks A, B, and C from Joseph Biden, let's do as I promised. Go with that membership newsletter now that we have done the first 3 checks, A, B, and C. How do you get these incredible checks? Where are they? How does this work? And what do you need to know? You want to become first a member. You want to go on this video and become a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power, and Casino VIP. Join the channel. Then go into that membership newsletter. In that membership newsletter is where you apply for these incredible stimulus checks. And where is the membership newsletter? So simple. There it is right there. It's at news.lalate.com/newsletter. That website is at the top of this chat, the pinned comment, and the description of this video. In fact, it's in the same location of every video on all 3 channels all day long. You go right into that membership newsletter and start grabbing some stimulus checks. Grab the password for the most recent post on your channel. The password's updated once a day, and it's the same password for all 3 channels. Now, the membership newsletter got so exciting in the last 24 hours and the last week because new features are being added across the board. First, as to stimulus, the membership newsletter is updated upon the hour. On Friday night, the expansion of Stimulus Check E immediately went to the membership newsletter. You didn't miss it, and you got the breaking details. Number 2, the membership newsletter now features all the breaking news that impacts your money around the clock. It starts at the start of the day with the latest breakout coins you don't want to miss. You want to start tracking. The latest economic data comes in, immediately goes in there, and everything you need to know about stocks, bonds, the financial markets, your money, and your stimulus. It's updated throughout the day for the same original price it's ever been. It's easier, it's faster, it's updated routinely throughout the day, and has so much more information than ever before. No one delivers any breadth of financial news coverage for you like this for the original price of that membership newsletter. Become a member right today. And with that, let's continue to Stimulus Check E. So we've done A, B, and C from the President of the United States. Now let's do Stimulus Checks E through K. And this is where it gets really exciting. On Friday night, the President of the United States, via the Department of Treasury, expanded Stimulus Check E's eligibility. And you knew this because you're a member. And you saw it in the membership newsletter. And you got the alert from me to you as a member. Now more people can get Stimulus Check E for more money than ever before. It's absolutely incredible. It's Stimulus Check E, and that new Stimulus Check money was immediately delivered as a breaking news report on a Friday night, and I didn't miss it, and nor did you, because you're a proud member of this Purple Power community. Let's continue the other stimulus checks after E, and these are, again, the wonderful stimulus checks from the Congress. Remember, A and B and C from President of the United States, and E through K are from Congress. These are all stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. F is a $4,000 stimulus check. Love it. Then G, a beautiful 30% off. H, a $2,000 stimulus check. Wow. Love it. Stimulus check I, $8,000. J, $8,000 stimulus check. And K, a $14,000 stimulus check. So there you go. A, B, and C from Joe Biden. E through K from Congress. And E expanded by the Biden administration on Friday. And now we're going to go to the other stimulus checks. Again, all for you. L to Q. L is $100,000 on average of loan industry money. M is a $4,000 stimulus check. N, wow, we love stimulus check N, don't we? It's a brand new computer, brand new laptop, free internet. Why would you not love stimulus N? There's so much great stimulus in this channel, and this is one of the most popular of them. Stimulus check O, 0 down payment, 0 closing costs, and brand new mortgage. Stimulus check P, 3% refi, and Q is an $8,000 stimulus check. So there are your stimulus checks for 2023, A to Q, A through C from Joe Biden, E through K from Congress, and L to Q that I found thereafter. These are all for you, Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. SSI, stimulus checks, SSDI, SSA of veterans, low income, anyone who made less than $75,000 across the board, huge. And where are they? All in the incredible membership newsletter. Now, we're not done with stimulus checks, because in addition to these checks, A to Q, I have some other stimulus checks there for some other people. And these are, first, the unemployment stimulus. If you're fired as a W-2 employee anytime recently, get your unemployment stimulus right today. How do you do it? Step 1, file the claim with your Department of Unemployment. If you're a fired W-2 employee and you remain unemployed, file the claim. Step 1. Were you fired a W-2 employee? Yes. What date were you fired? Put it in. Willing to work? Yes. Able to work? Done. Claim is approved. Step 2. Are you unemployed a particular week since being fired as a W-2 employee? Yes, you are. Well, then put that in. And every week you do that until you're caught up and until you're employed. And this is upwards of tens of thousands of dollars for you. It's unemployment stimulus, and it's so important to do. And you can go back and do it if you missed it at any time. It's still live across the board. The next type of stimulus is children's stimulus. If you had a child that had to stay home from the schools during COVID, and normally the school would provide the meal for the child free or discounted, but you as a parent had to pay for the meal yourself, well, you're getting PEBT checks in the mail. Those PBT checks are coming out across the board. They're absolutely wonderful. And those are in addition to the stimulus checks already featured in this broadcast. Finally, Stimulus Check R. That's the Employee Tax Retention Credit. It's in the membership newsletter at Stimulus Check R. And yes, it's $500,000 of stimulus. It's based upon the following calculation. If you had an employee when the pandemic hit in 2019, kept them on staff in 2020, and then kept them on staff for at least 1/4 of 2021, you're getting, listen carefully, $26,000 per employee for that Stimulus Check R. If there was just 20 employees, you're getting $500,000 of stimulus. Told you, this is advanced stimulus. This is big money. It's all for 2023. It's all law, and it's really quite exciting. Become a member. Go around this video, join this channel, become a member, and start getting all these huge sums of 2023 stimulus checks law. Stimulus checks for you, Ssdi. Stimulus checks for you, Ssdi. Stimulus checks for you, SSA. Veterans, low income. Step 1, go into this video, subscribe. Subscribe to LALATE 1, LALATE 2, and LALATE 3. Join one of those channels at least, and then go into that membership newsletter. Go down and start applying for all those incredible stimulus checks. The longest paying of the stimulus checks is Stimulus Check B, because it pays 18 months of many checks per month. The most exciting of the stimulus checks is N, because it has a brand new computer, tablet, and a laptop. We have stimulus checks for home repairs and computers and cars and free internet and all this incredible deliciousness. The largest stimulus check, of course, is R, with that $500,000. Lots of great stimulus. It's always changing, and you're not missing it across the board. Finally, that membership newsletter. It got really exciting in just a very quick, short period of time, just a few days from now, just the last few days. The membership newsletter is now updated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. First, when a breaking stimulus is announced, as it was on Friday night, last Friday night, after the close of the markets, it immediately went in there, and I sent out an alert to you as a member. You can't miss it, because these things are not around forever. Number 2, when there's something happen that impacts your money, it immediately goes in there. And that's how the day always starts. When we wake up in the morning, we're trying to figure out, where can we get 15% return on our investment in this one day? And immediately I put into there the coins for you to track and stalk. And these went in there this morning. And 2 of them have stars next to them. Why do they have stars next to them? Because they were featured over the weekend, and they had 15% returns those days as well. So another day they're up 15%. You don't want to miss these opportunities to make money, because this economy is on fire. Also, the membership newsletter now features details like this. When a corporate earning comes on in, you're not going to miss it. And when the U.S. economy is rebounding, you're not going to miss it as well. Analysis, resistance levels, and more. Let's make it very clear. This economy is not the economy it was 2 weeks ago. Recession? Not really. Not really. Bear market? Oh no. Bull market, straight up. Crypto winter? No. Put your shorts on and tank top. It's crypto spring. Everything is going straight up. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of the equation. You want to make big money. And that's why the numbers are through the roof. I want to personally thank you for this last weekend. 3 channels, 3 live shows, and they all broke all our record numbers. Let's recap. LALATE was the original channel that launched it all, and you may be watching that right now. It has a brand new live show every night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, LALATE Live. And then the programming continues all throughout the day. Starts in the morning with Mornings LA, goes to home at 11 a.m., afternoons at 1, 2, and 3, and then our evening show, the brand new evening show at about 5:30, and continues throughout the night. But on Channel 1, LALATE Live is a brand new show every night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for making that show last night. It was the most watched live show ever on this channel. Wow. Now, an hour earlier, for my crypto Wall Street investors, is Crypto Wall Street Live. It airs on Channel 3, and it starts every night an hour earlier at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And it goes over the latest details on the coins, giving you a big 15% return on the day. Yeah, we're here to make money every single day on LA. It's on Channel, I almost butchered it. It's on Channel 3 every day at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Crypto Wall Street Live. And then the night continues with the new live show on Channel 2, Stimulus Live. Follows at 6 o'clock. So it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, Crypto Wall Street Live. The big show, LA Live, at 5 o'clock. And 6 o'clock is Stimulus Live. And I got to tell you, all those 3 shows last night delivered their biggest numbers ever in the history of this broadcasting family. Thank you for growing your attention, growing your focus, growing your knowledge, and also improving yourself so dramatically in such a short period of time. You don't want to miss this economy because people are making big money this year, and we're along for the run. In the big second half, we're going to look at those big runs and look at those stars. What do those stars mean? Those stars mean those coins were up 16% plus yesterday, and they're up again 16% today. Yeah, we know how to do this. We're going to have a lot of fun in the big second half. We'll be looking at the latest details of those markets, plus what was going on, what happened this week, and what's going on this new week. Plus, look at this graphic. This one's an important one. The Golden Cross has been passed. What is that? This is critical. I'll give you a teaser. It basically means this economy is going to have a great 2023. The whole year is going to be straight up, and you're going to have big opportunities to make big money on this channel. It's getting very, very, very exciting. I'm so excited you're here. And the big second half is Crypto Wall Street Live. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds. All this and more as a big show and a big broadcast for tonight's evening continues from the shores of Santa Monica, California. We're back in 60 seconds as Crypto Wall Street Live heats up tonight's evening's broadcast from the shores of Santa Monica, California. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE Live Daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues right now in the big second half of Crypto Wall Street Live from the shores of Santa Monica, California. Tonight we feature a new element, and those asterisks next to those coins. These two coins may look familiar to you because over the weekend they were featured on this channel. And tonight we're bringing back the coins again. Why? For the same reason. They're up another 15%. Now when a coin that we deliver as a watch coin, a coin that I think you should stalk and potentially take interest in, delivers a second day up of double digits within less than 48 hours, it's coming on this channel. And there you go. Render Token was featured over the weekend with over a 15% pop in 1 day upward. And today, it's up another 16%. It's getting an asterisk, and it's also getting a feature. Fetch was also featured over the weekend. It also delivered upwards of 15% on 1 day this last weekend. And today, it's up another 15% across the board. Our third watch coin today is the first one, 18% up across the board. So what are we doing with these coins? How do we find these coins? And why is today's new feature of that asterisk so important? Coins are a little bit like sports. You need to keep track of something that sounds familiar. That coin always does well. That stock always does well. That pitcher, that golfer always does well. Well, if a coin did well over the weekend and is doing well again today, you need to take note of it because it's easier to remember across the board. What are we looking for in these crypto coins? First, we're looking for coins that give us pops that we can get in and get out potentially in one day. We want about a 15% run up in one day. That's it. I don't need more than that. I want to get in, get my 15% run for the day, and get out. And then potentially repeat it again on another day, maybe with the same coin or maybe with another coin. And if you do this routinely, imagine how much money you're making on an annualized basis. 15% return in 24 hours. That is why Crypto Wall Street Live is on fire. Let's look at some of these coins. First, RND, that's Render Token, featured over this weekend. When featured over this weekend, it was having a 15% run that day, and immediately I featured on this channel. Today it's back with another 16% return on top of what it delivered over the weekend. So if you took a position one time, got out, made your profit over the weekend, today you could do it again and make another 16%. Where can you make 16% return on your investment twice in a week in the US economy? On LALATE, you can. Thatch is also returning back today again. Another 15% return on that coin in less than 7 days. What are we doing with the coin? And what is our focus? And how do we do it? And how can you learn this as well? First, these coins are featured in the membership newsletter at the start of the day. The start of the day, the membership newsletter is updated with the breakout coins delivering 15% return upward at the moment. Immediately, I send an alert to you as a member of this channel. And so these coins have been in the membership newsletter since the sunrise today. They're also featured on the morning's broadcast. These are the coins that give you the opportunity to make 15% today and get out. Take a profit and then do it again with another coin or maybe the same coin on another day. So when you become a member, it's all in that incredible membership newsletter. How can you find these type of coins yourself and potentially find other coins that are suited to you as well? What I'm looking for are the following parameters. Number one, a coin that is up 15% for the day. Number two, a coin that I can get in and out and make my profit for the day. I don't need to hold the coin, and I don't want to hold the coin. Number three, I want the coins will be at least 20 cents. And number four, I like coins that are more expensive, like over $1. How do I find the coins? Step one, go to a platform like a Gemini.com. And on Gemini.com, they have this beautiful table right here. I'm going to jump in the table with you and show you how you do this. At the third column, you click it, and then it's going to rank the worst performing coins. Notice everything below that is now all red. They're down. Click that third column again. Now it's ranking the best performing coins right now. Notice all the words, the numbers under there are green. So you're going to look and see which coins are giving you a pop across the board. Which coins am I going to consider and which am I not? I want coins over 20 cents. I love coins over $1. And I like coins over 16% or 17%. And brand new tonight, I like coins that have an asterisk, or I put an asterisk next to, that delivered a 16% return or 15% return in the last few days. I remember the name. How many times have I mentioned Render Token the last few days? Well, it's back again, the third night in a row. Thatch is back for the second night in a row. And that's how you find those incredible coins. Again, let's do that right one more time. Jump into a platform, any platform you like a Gemini. Find the coins that are breaking out and get in and get out. Again, you're not holding these coins. These are not long-term investments. These are in and out positions. Make the money and get in and out and then do it again. Now, what are we also looking at in this current environment tonight as well? Well, we're looking at the indicators we see from the overall coins. Here's Bitcoin tonight, holding flat, 23,000. Ethereum holding flat at 1,600, and Decentraland holding flat at about 73 cents. I like those numbers. I really do. But let's look at a little bit more of what we see in the crypto market tonight. We were a little bit concerned over the weekend, certainly on Sunday, when Bitcoin was pushing on some lower resistance levels. So let me talk about resistance levels, because in recent days we've been talking about ceilings breaking above a resistance level. Tonight we're going to be talking about support resistance. So we don't want to break below it. We want to stay above it. And we're going to look at those charts right now because Bit was causing us a little bit of worry on Sunday. We were concerned it was going to not support its current level. Let's take a recap back to where we've been over the last week so you understand how we did this run. Bit was under 21,000 at the time, and we wanted to break above at 21,300. resistance level. What is a resistance level? The coin had not gone above that price, 21,300 for 3 months. How do we know that? Let's do this together. You're looking at amounts on the left, you're looking at amounts on the right, and at the upper right is 3M. The coin had not broken above 21,300 for 3 months. So I took my line, my red line, I drew that red line, and I said, if it breaks through 21,300, then we're going higher. I set another resistance level, 24,800. If we break through that resistance level, when's the last time we've done that one? Look in the upper right. You don't have to guess. 1Y, 1 year. As of tonight's broadcast, we have still not broken through that 24,800. So we're still in our 3-month to 1 year trading level. Let's go back to the prior graphic, 21,300. So we're generally in recent days talking about breaking above a level, but tonight we needed to also talk about sustaining support, which means we're not going below a level. Let's look at a live chart right now of Decentraland in a second, but let's first jump into Bitcoin. So I'm going to jump in the live chart work for you right now. Here's my mouse. See I'm bouncing around in the chart? I'm going up and around. Okay, find my mouse. Okay. Upper left is the live price. This is a 1-day chart. We have a series of mountains. We have a series of valleys. Let's look at our concern in this 1-day chart. So how low do we get today? 22,700. Okay. How high do we get today? 23,088. That's a pretty nice trading range, not very volatile. I like that. Let's look out a little bit further. Are we getting a little bit worried we're breaking through a lower resistance level? Yeah, we are. I mean, look at this, 22,700. We're pushing on that support level. When's the last time we broke below at 22,700? Let's go out further. So I'm going out further so I get a better indication of, are we holding support or are we breaking below our support level? What do you see right here? You see a flat graph on the right side. I like flat. I also like up. I don't like down. And so long as we hold this flat mountain peak, we're good. If you're on a computer or a piece of paper right now, you could take a ruler, draw a line across, and see that there's clearly something supporting at a point in there. And what is it? You can probably guess it. 22,900. Yeah, 22,900. This is all basically flat. If we broke under that support level, then we'd have a big problem. Why? Because what's below 22,500? Let's look at the next lowest mountain range on the left. Next lowest mountain range is, of course, all that, 21,000. We don't want to go back to 21,000. We fought so hard to get above those levels. And when was the last time we were at 21,000? It's been a while. Let's go out a little bit further, get better indication. Yeah, so we see a relatively hold trading range, very narrow in here. We do not want to break lower, because if we break lower, wow, we free fall. We fall to 20, and then potentially we can go back to what we're having problems with over the last 3 months. So it's a very, very interesting 48 hours for Bitcoin. It's featured over the weekend. So far, I'm happy because look, we're holding that support level. It's very, very flat on the right, but I don't want it to see breaking below that. This is a big warning signal. You always have to set your alerts for highs and lows across the board. Let's jump into Decentraland, see if we get anything else from them as well. So Decentraland is down for the day, 72 cents. Started the day at 74, but it's really on a 2-cent trading range. So don't get confused because of red. Just because of a red chart, and because of 1 day, it looks very volatile. It's not. It's only 2 cents. Let's pull out a week. And guess what? A 10-cent drop on an 8-cent coin. Yeah, it's starting to break through resistance levels here at 75. And what's its next resistance? 72. If it goes under 72, could we be going over to these resistance levels of Decentraland 68? Hope not. Let's pull out a little bit further. Okay, this graphic helps us a little bit more. Now we're at we're out a little bit further. We're clearly in a trading range. Putting my mouse on this chart, we're in a 69 to about a 75, an 82 trading range. So where is our support? SUPPORT in Decentraland. It's clearly a 78 cents. We don't want Decentraland going under 78 cents, and our ceiling is at 82 cents. approximately. So that is getting very, very close. We got to be very careful across the board. Let's jump on the rest of the economy. January has been up. January, was up. And because January was up, that means that the U.S. economy will be up for the entire year. The Golden Cross has been passed, and there may not be a soft landing. In fact, there may not even be a landing because we may not have a recession. Well, the latest details on all of that in the big second half as we continue with the financial markets and Wall Street Live starting right now. Good evening. So the U.S. stock market fell Monday after we're trying to sort of figure out what's going on with these corporate earnings. But let me tell you what got really interesting is that January was up. January was up for the financial markets. And when January's up, historically, the U.S. economy goes up the whole rest of this year. Everyone knows this, and that's what CFRA said today. Since 1945, when the S&P is higher in the month of January, we generally go up for the rest of the year. How much? 15.8%. Now, why am I laughing? Because I showed you already how to get 15% in just one day from some coins, as opposed to the stock market, where you may have to wait the entire rest of this year to get that 15%. This is a direct quote from CFRA, Sam Sovol, today. And he says, historically, we would go up for the rest of this year. Do I agree? Absolutely. So the fact that January was up, we're going to be up for the whole year. Bear market? No. Bull market. Crypto winter? No. Crypto spring. So you don't want to miss the opportunity to make big money with LA. Now, here is some other details we're looking across the board. The importance is that there's a series of corporate earnings coming in this week, and some of them I really don't care about, and I'll tell you why. Morgan Stanley says Disney shares could rally up 35%. Do I care? No. Disney's historically not been a very profitable stock for a lot of investors. Baird named Under Armour as a top pick today. Do I like it? Yeah, I always have liked the apparel footwear companies like Nike. Tyson suffered a 6% trouble across the board, meaning trouble on top and bottom. Am I interested in Tyson Foods? No, I'm not. And then finally, with Disney, will be reporting corporate earnings this week. Am I interested in Disney? No. The House of the Mouse does not interest me at all. Disney historically has not done well for me, and I just don't like it as an opportunity. We have a lot of corporate earnings coming in this week. We have Yum, Hilton, Expedia, Royal Caribbean, Uber, Lyft, and Hertz will give us an indication of what's going on with their economies later in the day. But here's what's so important to look at, the larger situation. The Golden Cross has happened. What is that? There's a series of benchmarks that the U.S. economy works upon, and one of them was really great today. The Golden Cross has happened. Traders are now excited because the S&P 500 has finally passed across the Golden Cross last week. The Golden Cross is what happens when a 50-day moving average crosses through and moves above the 200 moving average. This means that the economy is going higher. There have been 37 golden crosses of the S&P 500 since 1950, according to the Carson Group, and this is a suggestion that this U.S. economy will have a great 2023. There are also indications tonight that there may not be a soft landing or a hard landing. Why not? Because there may not even be a recession. Moreover, that is all coming in from Vertical Knowledge that says there may be a very dramatic different situation coming in with this economy than initially thought. And that's what's been featured on this channel in recent days. Let me recap, because I know it's a lot to digest in such a short period of time. Tonight, the U.S. economy is in a bull market. Tonight, the U.S. economy is a crypto spring. Tonight, the economy is going up. Tonight, the U.S. economy is booming. And you don't miss the run across the board. There's going to be a series of corporate earnings that kind of come in this week, and some are going to miss, and they don't really impact you at all. House of the Mouse doesn't concern me. A T-Mobile doesn't really concern me. What I'm looking for is the higher, more important issues, discretionary spending, and I'm looking for indications of investment savviness, and I'm also looking for investment returns. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. These are the numbers we're watching very dramatically in the tech rally currently underway. We're also looking at what's happening with the crypto markets. As crypto continues to return big numbers day after day for several days, this is very indicative of a strong rebound across the board. Here's what you need to know. The U.S. economy may never suffer the recession initially thought. Number 2, labor's holding up. Number 3, interest rates are not negatively impacting consumer spending. And number 4, inflation is eradicating itself very quickly. It's getting very exciting, and that's why I'm so excited you have been along for this run. Tonight, 3 channels and 3 different live shows. LALATE 1, LALATE 2, and LALATE 3 all have 3 different live shows, all for your consumer needs. On Channel 1 is the original LALATE live show, every night brand new at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in prime time. It's America's most watched show for financial news. It's at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. And thank you for making last night's broadcast the most watched live show of LALATE 1 ever. On Channel 2 is Stimulus Live. And hopefully I don't mess this up because I always get the channels confused. On Channel 2 is Stimulus Live that starts every night at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time after the Channel 1 show. And that show last night was its most watched ever. I was shocked by the numbers. It's Stimulus Live that goes over only your stimulus. And then on Channel 3 is Crypto Wall Street Live that starts every night at 4 o'clock with all the breakout of coins and the breakout of your big stocks and bonds and the U.S. economy. Starts on Channel 3, Crypto Wall Street Live every night at 4 o'clock. Then jump over to Channel 1, LA Live at 5 o'clock. Then jump over to Channel 3, Stimulus Live at 6 o'clock. A lot of programming that continues throughout the night. New show on the hour. And a brand new Mornings LA every day as well. And afternoons and evenings across the board. From the shores of Santa Monica, California, become a member. Now that membership newsletter features more than ever before. Your stimulus. Stimulus checks for you, SSI, Ssdi veterans, and low income. Features the latest details on your crypto coins to be stalking right tonight. And when the coins need new stalkers tomorrow morning, you will be there because I will be updating the coins for you to stalk tomorrow morning. And these are the coins featured this morning. Who will they be tomorrow? We'll learn tomorrow morning. And you won't miss it because I'll send out an alert to you as a member. It also features the analyst reports. It features the latest breakout of the stocks. It features what's going on with the economy because you need to have success. And success starts here as part of the Purple Power community. God bless you. You've done such a great job, and you should be so proud of yourself. You're amazing yourself, and you're amazing me as well. I'm so happy for what you have done, and you continue to do it better and bolder every night from the shores of Santa Monica, California. Do it every night across the board. Keep on pouncing and keep on doing what inspires you, and it all starts with learning and earning from the shores of Santa Monica, California. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful night. As always, stay here on Channel 1, Channel 2, and Channel 3.